just love adventures?
I love adventures, especially when they can get jewels and gold and all that kind of.
Yeah, especially when you hear that dun 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 dun.
That is crazy that we even remember that. Did they even play that in this one?
Yeah, they did.
I'm trying to remember.
You know they have to.
I was just excited, like before it started. I was like, okay, Indiana Jones. You know, you're thinking back to the. So let's talk about Indiana Jones. PG-13, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Honestly, I didn't notice it was that long. I think I was just excited about the nostalgia.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. And it stars Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones. He's back. Phoebe Waller-Bridge as Helena. And she's in Solo, A Star Wars Story. Killing Eve, which is a good show. And Fleabag. Antonio Banderas as Ronaldo.
We know Antonio Banderas.
We know him. You don't.
He still looks good too.
Yep.
Very nice.
Karen Allen is back as Marion, and you'll remember her from Raiders of the Lost Ark and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And she was also in Sandlot, which we reviewed.
We just reviewed Sandlot,
and
so that'll be going up.
That soon, yeah.
Yeah, she was the mom of the little boy who couldn't play softball, baseball at all.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
yeah.
poor kid.
That gave single moms a bad name because, you know, I taught my son how to play basketball. Like, come on. You couldn't just play catch with the poor boy? All right. John Rhys Davies as Salah. You remember him from Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and Lord of the Rings, all three of them.
Oh, I'm waiting for that to come back on too on Amazon. But,
oh my gosh, yes. Toby Jones as Basil Shaw. You remember him from Hunger Games, Harry Potter, and Jurassic World. Ethan Isidore plays Teddy, and Teddy, Ethan has been in French shows and movies, so you might not recognize
I wonder, is he
him.
from France?
I'm going to say, yeah.
Probably so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shawnette Renee Wilson plays Mason, and she was in Black Panther, The Resident, and Billions.
Okay.
Mads Mikkelsen plays Dr. Voller, and you'll remember him from Doctor Strange, Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore, which came out in
That has to be the man that I'm talking about. Yeah. He has this Hitler type of haircut, and I've seen him in many movies, and his hair is always like that, but it gives him this evil Hitler look, like it's all stringy, and it's hanging in his hair. When he's ready to do something evil, he'll do that little toss in his face. That's the man. And I almost thought it was in the other one. I'm like, wait a minute, I can't remember. But I remember him being in Fantastic Beasts, and I couldn't. Remember in Fantastic Beasts, he was the one who killed the little poor little thing with his evil self. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
But that's him. Mads Mikkelsen. Okay.
Yes. And lastly, Boyd Holbrook as Clabber, and you'll recognize him from The Predator and Logan. So Indy returns in his 5th movie.
Woo!
Even though he was supposed to retire, he gets pulled back in and has to don his hat and whip to protect an ancient artifact.
First of all, it was funny. So we when you think of Indiana Jones, in my head, I automatically think about the original. You know, when he was all young and bodied and whipping it around.
Yeah.
Then you see him. I'm just a regular civilian now. Let me just chill. You're like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you retired, dude. You should probably go ahead and move to Florida.
Yeah.
But in this one, so let me tell you first, action-packed. Absolutely Indiana Jones. I think what I missed in this one, so weren't most of them, if I recall correctly, like in the jungle or in these secret.
Yes.
Okay, but this one wasn't. So that kind of threw it. It just kind of, I get it. We're, this is 2023. We want to move up a little bit in the world, but that threw me a little bit. What got me? It was a fun movie to watch. That's all. It was fun. What got me is some of the fight scenes with Harrison Ford. Now, I would have assumed that they would have used a body double at all times because of his age, and I'm not mad at him. He's still out here doing it. I mean, what my favorite Harrison Ford movie is going to be The Fugitive. I've called off work because The Fugitive came on one time. This is before I had it on DVD.
Wow. Okay.
Something about the movie, I just love it. But anyways, there were a few scenes, and I love Harrison Ford. We all get old. There were a few scenes you could tell that his age was affecting his movement, and I've seen it a couple times, and I felt kind of sad. But then I respected him for at least trying. But this is what it looked like when he was fighting. Okay, pivot right, swing left, uppercut, step back, swing. It seemed very mechanical, and I know why they did it, because he can't quite move like he used to. But I'm proud of him for trying.
I don't remember really noticing that standing out to me, but I just feel like they should just let this go.
I agree.
And I don't even think that they're talking about bringing it back with Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Helena's character, the character Helena. I don't even think they should do that. Just make a whole new movie. Don't just let Indiana Jones series just rest where it's at.
Before you beat it to the ground.
Because you're beating it to the ground. And
this was not
that. They had to use AI to make him look younger for certain scenes.
And I'm betting
which was very good. I mean, it was better than Gemini Man. It was very realistic.
The Gemini Man, it did have a couple wonky parts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Gemini Man
was like, what?
Yeah, it had wonky parts and it just looked off. But this one was good. I mean, and like I have some notes here about how they did it, but
let's talk about that.
Let's just let it go. Let's let it go, because this movie, the storyline itself was not that good to me. I am not recommending it personally, but if you're a big fan of Indiana Jones and you just must see it in matinee prices, or
definitely I would wait for
Redbox or something like that, or streaming if it's streaming on a service that you already paid for, so you get to watch it for free.
It was just a fun little watch. It's not like, oh my gosh, if you haven't seen it, Jules, you have got to go see.
Yeah, no.
I would be like, oh, Jules, it's at Redbox now. If you got a free coupon,
yeah,
it just doesn't hit like it used to. And we know this is a classic, worldwide known classic. Yeah. We know who's in it. And you want it to go out with a good bang and with respect. Let me put it that way. With respect. Yes. I want respect to be left for Harrison Ford. He cannot move the way he used to. And again, let me reiterate so nobody says anything. We all age, but at some point you got to know your limit to where it's starting to look a little cheesy.
Well, let me tell you about this Harrison Ford. You keep talking about as older. He embarked on 40-mile bike rides and daily walks to get in shape for his Indiana Jones role.
40 miles?
That I am very younger than him.
What?
And I don't do that. I can't.
40 miles?
They even showed him with his shirt off. The man's in shape. So that's why I'm like not fully agreeing with you with the old man and the thing.
Even if he was in shape, it was his movements that I noticed.
Okay.
You might not have noticed it. I did.
Okay.
40 miles. It is
40
an extreme.
miles.
That's like leaving from Chandler to where Buckeye or something. Even
no.
That's because it's only 20-something miles from here for me to get to Phoenix. You're talking about
from
14
Tempe to Buckeye is 40 miles, maybe. I think
that's what I just said.
You said Chandler.
But Chandler's literally 7 minutes up the street.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of it that way.
No, Chandler is literally 7 minutes, and I've driven from Chandler all the way out in that direction
but
before.
7 minutes. How many miles is that? How fast are you going? So let's.
No, sometimes I set my my trip counters. Like when gas prices changed.
Yeah.
I reset my trip because I want to see about how long it takes before my gas runs out. I do that quite often, by the way.
Yeah.
But 40, listen, I think 10 years ago, I don't know if I could have did 40 miles.
Yeah.
Hell, you better be in shape.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to start riding here and I start biking to you and then within 6 months we can be like, they can take our bodies and make us the AI representatives? No? Okay. I agree.
It's too hot because right now in Arizona, I don't know if you guys are watching from here, from the Phoenix metropolitan area at least, it's about 100. My car read at one point coming here 119 degrees.
We're at a high heat excessive heat warning.
Yes.
So this is a good thing about Arizona, excessive heat warning. So even if somebody hadn't paid their electric bill or whatnot, they will not cut your bill off.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll have to pay for what you use, but they won't cut you off. It's pretty much mandatory out here.
It's crazy.
Not having air out here is almost like a death sentence, and I am not kidding you at all.
I saw the electronic billboards. It was like 117, 115, 100 this. Yeah. I'm looking at my car. I'm like, well, now my car is reading 119 when you're saying 117.
Feels like 120. So, it's what it to me. Once it hits 100, it all feels the same to me.
Yeah.
It's just, and it's like we're walking outside. Everybody has pools. You got AC. But yeah, it is hot walking from your home into your car to go to the grocery store.
One of my friends referred to it as Arizona vampire or something like that. And I'm like, yep, I'm an Arizona vampire.
Because your body.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go out in this heat. Like, if I do, it's like really quickly to my car, come back here, really quickly to my car, 8. The movies. Yes.
Even after 8, though, because I was thinking the other day, like,
It's still hot, but you just don't have the sun.
Yeah, it would be cool to go to a drive-in, but then again, you don't want to leave your car running for an hour and 40 minutes because the air starts to get warm. But I like drive-ins.
My car is fine.
You wouldn't mind running your car for but you know, sometimes when you leave a car running and you're idle, your air starts to.
Yeah.
So I would like to. I had seen a meme. Well, I don't even think it was a meme. It was back when Jaws first came out, and they actually did a screening at the beach, so people were laid up in their tubes. And I'm like, that would be so fun.
It would be.
Salt River tubing. I want to write them and ask them, is there any way possible you guys can kind of do that? You know, team up with Dan Harkins? That would be fun, don't you think?
Still over 100 degrees.
Just put on our shorts and tank and go sit.
Tube burning up.
Oh, no, but this will be at night, though. Well, it's still hot. We know that, but still. But okay. So we got another fun fact here. Outside of his 40-mile bike rides, my gosh, man.
Yeah. John Rhys Davies has expressed interest in reprising his role of Sallah from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark 1981 and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade 1989. Excuse me.
So he was offered a cameo.
Yes.
In the wedding scene in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of Crystal Skull. That was in 2008. But he thought the character of Salah is worth more to the audience than that.
Of course. Yes.
I ain't mad.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
Okay.
In an interview on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, Harrison Ford explained how the filmmakers digitally de-aged him for the flashback sequences. They have this artificial intelligence program that can go through every foot of film that Lucasfilm owns. Because I did a bunch of movies for them, they have all this footage, including film that wasn't printed, so they can mine it from anywhere the light is coming from.
Wow.
From the expression. I don't know how they do it, but that's my actual face. Then I put these little dots on my face and I say the words and they make it fit. It's fantastic.
I want to try that.
No, you don't, as an actress.
No.
As at 80, he is the oldest actor to be de-aged in a movie, surpassing Al Pacino, who was 79 when he was de-aged in The Irishman in 2019.
I didn't know that.
Deepfake technology. That's what it's called. And Gemini Man used it too, but it wasn't as good in Gemini Man, in my opinion. No, because you don't want that, because they're talking about having actors like lower level, not your Will Smiths or your Harrison Fords, but just record themselves and get paid $200.
And they can reuse your likeness over and over.
Reuse their likeness through AI.
No, so I'm not saying... I totally disagree with that. We have too much talent, actors, producers, writers who have put too much of their heart into their work and they deserve to be paid. What I'm saying is I would like to put that on my own computer and see how that works. Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
I'd be kind of scared to do that because
it's
I feel
hilarious.
Like somebody could break into to the program or whatever and get that likeness and then use it.
Listen, somebody tried something.
You're not getting paid.
Somebody tried something. Well, first of all, there are measures in place that would catch that. Okay, ain't no agent about to let you use their people and not pay. Trust me. There's stuff.
Okay.
Stuff in order for that.
Okay.
But it's they have these apps now, and it's very creepy to where. I mean, I can pull up a picture of my great grandpa. You know, in black and white. You know, back then they didn't smile.
Yeah.
And the app makes their eyes blink in their mouth. And when I first seen it, it scared the bejesus. I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
It's creepy.
And I don't want to, I don't want to use that. But I would love to try that, like, just on a computer and hit it and just see what that would look like.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. There's a comedian on Facebook called Not Carlton Banks.
Oh, okay.
He does a lot of church skits.
Uh-huh.
And he uses that because he's probably, I don't know, maybe in his 30s or whatnot. But he has all these different characters that he plays from the church. Uh-huh. One of them is a little boy named Man. He must be about 6 or 7. And then one is a little girl named Lily. And she's probably about 8 or so. But I know he uses it for the little boy. And it is so cute. He just looks like he be, I was thinking kids don't know what to do. Like, oh, you about to get in trouble. Mama heard you curse. But his face is so darn cute. And I know that's the technology he's using. Yeah. I would just want to try it. Like, I would even want to try and put my dog on there and see what he look like. You know what I mean? It just sounds fun. But I am not in agreement with what they are trying to do.
No.
They're trying to kind of to circumvent some of the writers. And we all got to stick together because there's a lot of money in this and people deserve to be paid for their phenomenal work.
Yes, they do.
Yes. All right, so Jules, did you say how many clappers are you gonna go with Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny?
I'm sorry, Harrison. I'm gonna give you 2. This movie was not that good. Look, I don't think I'm giving away a spoiler. I think in the trailer they kind of showed that they go back in history or whatever.
I don't think
go back into the past.
But you said it.
I apologize if I just gave something away.
Get her,
spoiler.
Y'all. Get her in the comments.
Get me then. But you go back in the past in a plane, like way back when they don't have planes and stuff, and you're telling me that when they come back to what was it, like 1969 or whatever set in, that there was no differences even though you took a plane. I mean, there's a small difference. The only difference is dude made. I don't want to give back. I don't want to give away details, but
if you're gonna watch this, just set your brain aside and do it because you like all the sequels.
Yeah, if you haven't seen The Butterfly Effect, do not see it before you see this movie because they're tramping all over the past. The butterflies and
the realness of it is just like something y'all off here a little bit, but okay.
So it's like I feel like he's a little older. I love Harrison Ford. I love him in different movies and stuff. I don't feel like they needed to reprise Indiana Jones. The storyline was super weak, and it just seemed like they just wanted to bring certain people back.
Just to whip something back in.
Yeah, whip something back in and say, hey, we got Indiana Jones, come pay this money, which I did as a fool, so I'm trying to tell you.
Matinee it like a mofo.
I'm trying to tell you, don't do it.
And you know what might have been?
Wait till it streams on a free.
Yeah. So what they might have, I wonder if this is what they thought. So, after so many years and years and years and years, we've been hearing about Beetlejuice, right? Mm-hmm. No, it's not coming. Yes, it is. No, okay. So now it looks like they're going to go ahead and go with Jenna Ortega.
Yeah.
And have Winona Ryder be your mom.
Yeah.
We talked about that before they even announced it.
Yeah.
We are the freaking bomb, okay? But anyway, maybe they should have done something kind of like this. Maybe where he had a son, who was just not doing good in school, and he needed something to do, and he discovers this is what my dad.
They tried that with the Crystal Skull with Shia
They tried that
stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that one. I did see that one.
Didn't do well.
So we need to just cut it. Just cut it.
Let it go. Don't bring it back with Phoebe Waller-Bridge. If you want to do something with her, just make a whole new series.
Yeah.
Don't try to make her Indiana Jones girl or something.
What about
Laura Croft?
Yeah, I did see that, but there was Angelina Jolie was in the first one.
Yeah.
There was another girl that I didn't see the second one, but that kind of reminds me of those type of movies, the Indiana Jonesy,
Yeah.
Like we said, it's just very simple. You gave it what you said 2.
2.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to agree with Jules. Mm-hmm. Like we said, we love our Harrison Ford. I mean, he's 80 at this time. He's done great all of his career. This just isn't one of them that needed to be done.
It didn't.
I mean, would I even rent? No. Would I probably watch it? No. Again on streaming? Probably not.
Probably not for me too. And normally I'd be like, I probably watch it again, but nah.
Yeah, certain stuff, So there you have our review of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Mm-hmm. Don't forget, Jules and I. Let me tell you all the places where you can find us.
Yes, please.
You can find us on Cash App if you would like to make a donation, any kind. It's appreciated.
Please.
Okay, Cash App. You'll see it right here. $, GottaBeReel, REEL, like a film reel. We're also on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
Yes.
Go to YouTube, like, subscribe, share, talk to us. Tell us what you want to see. We got your back. Talk some junk to us. We talk back.
Yeah, we do.
We want to know what you like. We want to know what you want to see. All of that. We do answer you back. We will not ignore anyone. And we appreciate anything. Talk to us about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah.
We talk back. We like to be social.
Yeah, we do.
So give us what we want. We give them what you want. All right. Thank you very much for tuning in to our review of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny here with GottaBeReel movie reviews with Thommi. That's me and Jules. And we will see you next.